towards the end, excuse me, I was partaking in herbal libations. Towards the end of Joe Biden's presidency, somebody made a comment on one of my videos on a social media platform talking about how Joe Biden's the worst president in American history. Donald Trump is the best. And so I showed what the presidential historians have to say on the matter, and I think they had Joe Biden like 17th best and Donald Trump dead last. And I said, presidential historians, random internet douche trolls, gee, who am I going to believe? Enter this person into that video. LOL, historians. Ask the Americans. It will tell the story. Okay? This is me asking all American citizens. What do you think? Is Trump the best or is Trump the worst? Maybe you think he's the best. I'm betting overall more people think he's worse than better. More people would put him farther down the list than higher up the list. Now, a video like this can easily wind up on the wrong side of YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or wherever it is that you guys are going to see this video, and all the Trumpers can come out of the woodwork to flood the comment section. And the Bernie people could, and the Joe Biden people could, and the Obama people and the Hillary people could. But at the end of the day, if you want to ask the American citizens, let's ask the American citizens. I'm an American citizen, so I get to be asked. I think Donald Trump is the worst president in American history. I think that Abraham Lincoln is the best president in American history and Donald Trump is the worst president in American history. And those two gentlemen hold those two titles for one act apiece, not overall. There have been overall better presidents and overall worse presidents, right? But they've each participated and they've each engaged in one act that made one the best and one the worst. In my opinion, Abraham Lincoln's freeing of the slaves makes him the best president ever. And I understand that Lincoln had his own issues with race and with a whole bunch of things. But in my opinion, that single act, freeing the slave, ending slavery in the United States of America effectively, makes him the best president ever. And sending an armed mob to hang the line of succession, stop the counting of a fair and free election, and install himself as a dictator over the will of the people is what makes Donald Trump the worst president in American history. So, to the rest of America, what say ye? And when it comes to Joe Biden, listen, I thought Joe Biden was going to be an inconsequential, and you can go back and look at my videos on this. I thought he was going to be an inconsequential one-term president that would then hand the torch off to some younger generation, and he would come in and do the things that we needed him to do. Stabilize the country after the insanity that was the Trump administration, especially the last year of the Trump administration. Stabilize the country, get us back on our feet, hand it off to the next person. Be the transitional president that he said he was going to be. In my opinion, Joe Biden turned out to be a hell of a lot more consequential than just that. He got a lot more done than I thought he was going to get done, and a lot more done on a bipartisan basis than I thought he was going to get done. So I don't know where he ranks on the best of all time. I do know that when it comes to getting shit done, the Biden's 4 years in office, it really is a pretty consequential 4 years. I mean, when you look at just 4 years, you got Biden's way up there, you got Nixon way up there. There are some 4-year periods in presidential politics that are just, wow, they were just cranking shit out. They were getting shit done left and right. And Biden is one of them. Trump isn't. He plateaued our economy before the outbreak and then watched it fall off a fucking cliff during the outbreak. He started unnecessary trade wars. He used our troops as pawns in political games. He ran up debt and deficit. And he is the only sitting president to attack his own government. What say the rest of you out there?